The Minnesota Vikings are coming off their bye week and are now looking forward to playing the Detroit Lions. And I say looking forward very loosely. Playing a Lions team that just shellacked the Cowboys. 47-9 was the final score. And as far as the rest of the NFC North goes, this division is arguably the toughest in football right now because obviously you got the Vikings who are 5-0 undefeated. You got the Lions at 4-1, who are right on your heels. And you got the Bears at 4-2, as well as the Packers at 4-2. I'm not going to wood because this is big. This is going to be tough because the Vikings right now, and this is just me being perfectly honest, they have to play their best football against the Detroit Lions. We've seen them play 3 weeks. I would say 3 weeks of well-rounded football through two halves. These last 2 weeks against the Packers and the Jets, I would argue that they did not play their best football. I mean, they didn't take good care of the football. They didn't get defensive stops. They didn't sustain drives. They didn't keep their leads. So as they get ready to play the Lions, there's one thing that is very, very simple, and that is the fact that they need to play their best football against the Lions. This has to be their best game. And I know they've played solid teams. I was going to say the Giants. We can't really take that seriously. But, I mean, you played the 49ers. You beat them. You beat the Texans. You beat the Jets. You beat the Packers. But at the end of the day, the Lions made the NFC title game last year, and they looked tough. And they looked kind of pissed off, if we're being honest. Like, they lost to the 49ers last year in a game that they probably shouldn't have. Kind of gave it away at the end there, the story of the Vikings' life, or us Vikings fans it is. But the central message here is very simple. At a time where we don't know if we're going to have Aaron Jones, and Justin Jefferson is doing his thing and still needs to kind of get more involved, if you ask me. And when we could potentially get back TJ Hawkinson and maybe even Dalton Reisner, this all needs to come together for the Minnesota Vikings to absolutely take it to the Detroit Lions. They need to play their best football game. And it needs to be 4 quarters. They need to get back on track with what they've done in their first 3 games of the regular season. Because if they don't, this NFC North is wide open. Like, I never thought I would honestly say that the Bears have a chance to win the NFC North, but they do. I mean, Caleb Williams is playing very good football right now. Also, the Packers are not slouches. The Lions are, they're tough. And so for the Vikings, I think the central message is very simple. You have to play your best football this week against the Detroit Lions, and you have to take care of business. It's that simple. But overall, let us know what you guys think about the Minnesota Vikings need to play their best football against the Detroit Lions. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe down below, and we'll see you on the next video.